Oh, for God's sake, who's been growing the pipes? Get out of my way, I want ice cream! We don't need this much damn water. No, get down there. Hey guys, Dr. Bright here. Watch carefully as I turn this unsuspecting bird watcher into a D-class.
I've brought you a gift.
What is it?
It's a crystal. Nothing more.
Hey, Dr. Bright here. Watch closely as I turn this unsuspecting child I found on the beach into a D-class. Dr. Bright, oh my God. Right, the entire West Wing has been destroyed. Only 14 members of staff have access to the reality anchors. They're all dead apart from you. We need your keycard. No.
No. Get down the stairs.
Jack.
Back off, ya spooky...
SCPs in 2021 be like SCP-173, more commonly known as the statue, breaks the... SCPs in 2030 be like SCP-800,004 turns cucumbers into Nazis.
Rehabs for broken men.
We are not banks for broke women.
Just because it's on the list doesn't mean I won't. Right, Dr. Bright. This morning alone, there has been 3 breaches, one of them is a keter, and the D-class are running amok in the canteen. What is going on? We contain monsters and magic for a living. You're gonna find cars outside!
Guys, this is terrifying. I think I'm just gonna turf this one to Bright.
Well, very obviously, Sherman, it is the Milk Lady. You know there's milk men, right? Well, there can only ever be one Milk Lady at any one time. You don't mess with her. So I have a theory. I want to talk a little bit about SCP-173's containment procedures. As we know, SCP-173 is the sculpture, a statue-like thing that breaks the neck of anyone who isn't looking at it. Someone suggested, why don't we just put a mirror in front of 173, because then it can't move, it's in eye contact with itself. It is highly unlikely that would work, depending on your headcanon, of course. In my headcanon, the sculpture was made by Are We Cool Yet?, a group of interest in the SCP Foundation that uses magic and anomalies to create art. The sculpture demands human eye contact. It's a testament to every artist that was ever ignored. A mirror simply wouldn't trigger its effect. It's a piece of art that demands your attention, the goal of every artist in the world. You shot your girlfriend. Wish I'd shot your girlfriend. Ha! Joke's on you. I'm completely undesirable. Dr. Bright, I found it. Found what? My cringe folder, is it? No. Not the pictures of Clef's mum? No, my scissors. Do you even do any work here? Yes, of course, I am a doctor, yeah. No, I think you'll find that the British variant of the COVID virus is called Colony 19. Well, if you're feeling poorly, then you shouldn't have gone to a New Year's Eve party. Shoe zone, that's all you get. I'm sorry, but your application to be 035's next host was declined. Even he has standards. For goodness sake, please don't shoot 682 with the nerfing gun. It's a terrible idea, and here's why. I got a lot of comments on my nerfing gun video saying let's just shoot the lizard. 682 adapts to anything! For those of you who don't know, this is SCP-3108, otherwise known as the nerfing gun. Whatever the nerfing gun shoots basically becomes a downgraded version of the thing it already is. Thus the name, the nerfing gun. Other toy gun brands are available. Don't buy them, the crap. If there is even the slightest atom left of 682, it can come back, it can adapt, and then you would just have a 682 that is immune to being downgraded. Just because it's a downgraded 682 doesn't mean it's not 682. We'd also risk losing the limited amount of darts we have for the nerfing gun. It's Nerf or nothing, baby.
That's right. You and me, right now. We're having it out. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Things that are not SCPs but should be SCPs, part 2. Go. Animated vermin. Well, I mean, think about it. You got Mickey Mouse, Rat from Ratatouille, Jerry from Tom and Jerry, look, and my personal favourite, Charmander. I mean, if you're an animated vermin character of any sorts, chances are you are going to make it in Hollywood. Power to take over children's minds, SCP. Salmon, all salmon are reality benders because they swim up the river instead of down it, like traditional fish do. Now, I have 2 arms and 2 legs and a fairly average IQ. I can't do what a salmon does. I can't climb up a waterfall and be hunted by bears. Boom, salmon, SCP, don't care what you say. It's very animal themed today. Third is the humble chicken. A chicken is a food that makes more food. And it's a descendant of the T-Rex, and I'm not making that up. Self-replicating, delicious SCP. My favourite responses to my comment section for 2020. Oh, now you're starting to think like a site director. Just because it's on the list doesn't mean I won't. Bright, no. Bright, yes. Hey, Dr. Bright here. Watch carefully as I turn all of these children on this carousel into D-Class. I'm so 3008. Your IKEA tribe is a state. I got those meatball. Let me out of here. Meatball. No, but like seriously, get me the hell out of here. I've been here for weeks. The cold, cold park, there's a cold, cold forest. And in the cold, cold forest, there's a cold, cold hedge. And in the cold, cold hedge, there's a cold, cold Bright.
Hello, Dr. Bright.
Dizzy?
You're third on Dizzy Claus's list.
Oh.
That means you have a present.
Oh, thank you.
It's a mirror.
Why? I'm not allowed these.
Why is it a mirror? We're always talking about how handsome you are, so
I know.
you get to look at yourself more.
Thanks.
That and it might help with a couple SCPs.
Don't think the Red Sea object will fit, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas. Here are some of my favourite long SCPs. Go. SCP-2592, very, very long corgi, has elves living in it, very good boy. SCP-3000, Anastasia makes you forget things. 087, infinite spooky staircase, good for Halloween parties.
Stitch this. Tell me you're an SCP without saying that you're an SCP.
What, they fed him to 682 for leaking files on Reddit? Wow. I remember when they used to do that to me.
I am very pleased to tell you all that I have reduced workplace accidents by 100% here at the Foundation. That is fantastic news. How did you manage it? I cut off all of the researchers' hands. Oh, bad solution.
How often I have rehearsed this moment of destiny in my dreams. The valor we to encapsulate. The unspoken nobility of our comradeship.
I would just like to remind everybody that because the Yule Man steals children at Christmas, that's normal, but the second I do it, everyone loses their minds. Day 67. Of trying to convince the 05 that the pestilence is actually Furbies. Oh my god. Cheese. Okay, Researcher Smith, you have permission to start test with SCP-066, Eric's toy. Go.